Like most teams, our training is broken into striking, ground game, wrestling. I think that we do a good job of thinking outside of the box, and trying to mix things up would be the simplest way to say it, right? So utilizing striking to set up wrestling and wrestling to set up striking, and those same concepts on the ground. We truly try to put the mix in mixed martial arts, and I think we have a lot of success there. I think it shows. Heavyweights are hard to find, and heavyweights are heavyweights, and heavyweights hurt each other.
Little nut kick.
Oh God!
He's like, welcome to dinner.
I knew Alistair was kind of inquiring about training in Colorado prior to the Curtis fight. It was no surprise to me that Alistair wanted to come and train with us. That's the martial arts. That's the sport we're in. We're not in it to hurt each other or to create enemies. We're in this thing because we love it, and we want to test ourselves to see where that ceiling is. You know, it was no surprise, and also a big welcoming invite for Alistair when he wanted to come and train with us. It was an honor, really.
Alistair has pretty much done and seen it all in combat sports. All of our other athletes are able to draw on him as a source of knowledge about anything related to fighting. It's been fantastic having him here. Obviously, for how much star power he has, you know, being a legend in striking and in mixed martial arts.
Alistair Overeem's been a legend in this sport. I mean, he's been doing this sport since I was in high school, so to have him join the team was truly an honor. I mean, the guy brings so much knowledge, so much experience and things like that to the team, so being able to pick his brain and learn from him is truly an honor and a blessing to the team.
He is willing to learn from our entire coaching staff. He's willing to learn from the other athletes on our team, and he's willing to give his time to help the other athletes on the team out.
He's been able to see my skill sets from a different lens and help me correct certain things or do things differently to help me be successful in my fight. Like my last fight, for example, there are several things that he saw that could have done differently or better to help me be successful, and he didn't hesitate to tell me what those things were. So being able to have that second set of eyes, so to speak, to point out some flaws or point out some weaknesses is an amazing tool to have at the gym.
He's gone above and beyond what we would ask from anyone on our team, and he's been a very, very fantastic addition to Elevation Fight Team.
His ear, right? Because we all know that this is the defense for this head-on choke. And that's the problem, is you go for it right there.
We are at High Altitude Martial Arts. It's an affiliate of Easton Training Centers, a jiu-jitsu academy in Aurora, Colorado.
It's very dangerous to sit like this.
Elliot Marshall and I together are his ground coaches, and we're, you know, the goal would be just to develop a well-rounded system of striking on the ground and a submission game.
Elbow squeeze, chin grabs, suck it down, slide the head, palm to palm with the hand that's behind the head.
Elliot is our head coach as far as, you know, the media and things like that are concerned. There isn't a boss on this team, but if there were a boss, it would be him.
Up, the hands cover, we hop up, hips forward. We start doing work.
He is a world-class jiu-jitsu black belt. I think he's ranked like 8th in the world right now in his own, you know, competitive career.
Guys, come on, let's get to work. Let's go.
One thing to take from higher level athletes is, you know, you don't have to be special. You just have to work hard, and that's all it takes.
Training at Elevation Fight Team is amazing. I mean, I think the people that I'm able to train with every day is what makes this team amazing. We're able to hang out with each other outside the gym, and we're able to push each other every day inside the gym.
And we make each other better without trying to hurt each other or have an ego or something to prove. So I think this gym's special because we actually care about each other.
The biggest strength of this team, I think, I could go a couple of different ways with that. I mean, we definitely have a good pool of knowledge, and we work well together. So we have a lot of coaches who know a lot of stuff, and for the most part, we do our best of like putting our egos aside and working, you know, it's a group of alpha males. But I think our biggest strength is that we care about our guys.
We have 7 coaches on staff here with Elevation, 3 grappling, 3 striking, and 1 wrestling coach. Dave is our wrestling coach, Dave Zabriskie. He was a national champion here in the U.S. for wrestling.
He was the newest addition to the team as far as our coaching staff goes, and he's just been taking care of business. I mean, our guys wrestle really well offensively and defensively.
Peter Straub, who is an Easton black belt and a former professional MMA fighter.
Get your head back to the same side. Yes, right there.
We have 3 main striking coaches on this team. I started originally on the team as a fighter. I fought for Lion Fight Muay Thai here in the U.S. and then Glory Kickboxing as well. And then I transitioned to a coach. Vinny has more of a boxing background. And then we have Christian Allen, who is a black belt in more martial arts than I can think of.
He's a genius thinker of striking and of martial arts. He's a black belt in countless martial arts, and I think he was kind of the instigator of the level of thinking outside of the box that we do. He looks at striking in a very unique way.
My name is Leonid Gorchov. I'm a friend and training partner of Alistair Overeem, and I first worked with him back in 2014, and I have helped him with several camps since then.
It is a team environment. We all have to help each other get better, and we have to take care of each other.
I'm a dead man walking, hell's at my door. I'm a shadow of the man I was before, and kill till I die. And kill till I die. And kill till I die.
You got good perfume. When Alistair first came in, he really pushes the envelope a little bit. He finds that line where we're going hard.
I'm a dead man walking, and kill till I die.
Heavyweights take a little bit more damage in practice and in training camps than other weight classes, in my opinion. So they are hard to hold on to.
Second, let's go, man.
Well, we literally had a day in Alistair's last camp where in one round I had to use 3 people in one round.
I'm a dead man walking.
He brings the knees.
Very strong, kicks very hard, his knees are very solid.
If you can get 2 or 3 of the best in one room, you're gonna get 5, 6 more.
I'm a dead man walking.
Generally, I'm the one who ends up having to hold kicks for Alistair too, because the other coaches don't want to do that.
You know, being a sparring partner for Curtis and Alistair, it's a little hard sometimes. They're both really good, and but it's great for me to try and pick up as many skills as I can and learn from them while they're beating me up.
Picking and choosing who we allow on this team, making sure that they're bringing something to this team and not taking something away from it every time they come in here has made this team something very special.
Frame? No. So frame.
There's a lot of teams that you'll see in MMA now, big teams that just are basically kind of like a fight factory. You come in one day, you leave the next day, no one really knows if you were there or not. You're just basically another body. We're the exact opposite of that here at Elevation. We're much more of a family here. Even with 30 or 40 fighters, it feels like a very small team, and I think that is one of our biggest advantages that we have.
This is definitely a passion project. We all have jobs, we all own gyms, we're all successful in the things that we do outside of the fight team. We do this because we love it.
The power of this team is the unity. All the coaches grew up together on the same fight team. So we've all shed blood together, we've all cried together, we've all laughed together, we've won and we've lost. We're not just here to develop champions inside the cage. It's my great passion to develop a champion both inside the cage and outside the cage when real life hits.
You like that? No, bro, we don't stand like that anymore. No, for the love of God. Conor McGregor era is over.
For me, my fight career was very short, I didn't get to achieve as much as I'd hoped to because I got old, but some of the things that I learned inside the cage and on the training mat with my partners still shape my life to this day. I approach my business the same way. I approach my marriage the same way. I approach being a father the same way. I get knocked down, I get back up, and that's what we hope to achieve on Elevation Fight Team. We're not just here to win fights and become champions. Of course, that's what we're here for, but that's not the only thing, because eventually the fight is over, and then real life starts.
Big shot. Big shot. Big shot.